Okay.
All right. So, you know the Iowa Nice Guys?
Yeah, he's funny.
Right.
Why is it Nice Guys?
Iowa Nice Guy. It's Iowa Nice Guy.
Thank you. Okay, I'm like, he's a funny man.
They're called the Iowa Filmmakers.
Okay.
Scott and Paul. Scott Siepker plays the Iowa Nice Guy. He, you know, they give us something now, a couple things every week. The first BCS standings release was basically the topic of this week's. Here it is, this week's delivery from the Iowa Filmmakers.
The first BCS rankings came out this week, and not a single Big Ten school was in the top 25. What happened to this conference? I thought I was watching C-SPAN for 20 minutes on Saturday before I realized it was the Big Ten Network. Alabama rolled up Missouri, who's still looking for their first SEC win. During the game, lightning forced Faurot Field to be briefly evacuated. When Missouri coach Gary Pinkel asked the officials if Mizzou could start playing again, the officials replied, "Why start now?" The upended toilet handed Mac Brown a smackdown by beating Texas in the Red River rivalry. Beating Texas used to mean something. If this trend continues, the phrase "hook 'em horns" is going to have as much cultural relevance as the phrase "where's the nearest payphone?" It took 2 overtimes, but the Iowa Hawkeyes were able to upset Michigan State and now lead the Big Ten's West Division. That's right, I refuse to call it the Legends Division. The division names of legends and leaders would make sense if this was a Magic the Gathering tournament. I call on all the ESPN family, starting with you, Dari, to put your foot down and stop the nonsense. Who cares about geographical consistency? The accuracy of legends and leaders was clearly not considered by the Big Ten, or Illinois would have been kicked out of the conference. Nebraska's season came to a premature end this week when their entire budget was blown on a 168-hour shopping spree, stemming from confusion over the term bye week. After their win in Ames this weekend, Kansas State was reluctant to return home after seeing something they hadn't seen in Manhattan, Kansas: smoking hot ladies. Despite the loss, Iowa State is still ranked number 24 in the BCS standings, just like when Gene Chizik was the coach here. Oh wait, he went 5-19 in 2 seasons. Speaking of which, Ole Miss, who had lost 16 straight SEC games, whipped the Auburn Tigers 41-20, including the undefeated season with Cam Newton. Coach Chizik is 15-13 in SEC play. In honor of his amazing coaching ability, I introduce the Chizik paper chain. This paper chain represents the number of days before Coach Chizik is fired. Until next time on College Football Daily, I'm out.
Well done. Well done. And you know what? Like the Iowans that always blast Nebraska, it had not really occurred to me that they were going to be so hard on Chizik. Of course, he was at Iowa State for 2 years, goes 5-19, and then bolts. It certainly makes some sense.
Yes, absolutely. I just want to go to legends and leaders. I think he's got a good point there. That this doesn't make any sense. You're just assuming that one conference is full of legends, and then the other one, that means they've done something in the past, and the other ones are always going to be leaders. And it's like, it might be time for a change.
And trying to simply remember them is not the easiest thing. I've had a little trick to remember them. Do you remember them? I mean,
it was something about
Iowa,
the alphabet. Thank you, yeah.
Iowa, M's and N's are all legends. Everybody else is a leader.
And don't give me, like you said, I don't worry about geographical. We call it the Big Ten, there's 12 teams. We call it the Big 12 and there's 10 teams.
That's okay.
Who cares if it's just east, west, north, south?
I agree.
You know?
Well done. All right. Good job, guys. Again, you can go to the YouTube page, YouTube/Iowa Filmmakers, and you can see all their stuff. And they're going to get us tomorrow a prediction segment, too.